Hello, education and employers inspiring women in Bangladesh 10 years ago. Good Lord. So my name is Charles Crawshaw. I did the Landmark Forum in 1993 when I was 30 years old in Sydney, Australia. And I've been doing it for the last 30 years. And I'm involved with a group of Landmark graduates from Bangladesh. And we've been talking about the possibility of having the first Landmark Forum in Bangladesh. And let's have a look. So I'm living in Dubai right now. And one of the things that I've noticed here in Dubai is there's many workers from Bangladesh here. So whenever I get stopped and I talk to the workers, I say, where are you from? They say, Bangladesh. And immediately I get inspired, and I learned how to say something beautiful just now from my ChatGPT artificial intelligence agent called Nova. Assalamu alaikum, bye. Bangladesh, Sando Desh. Bangladesh, Gone Data. And so yes, one of the things that I got out of the Landmark Forum was to stand for world peace. In fact, I started the Ceasefire Project on the 15th September 1995, causing world peace through the use of fire. I'm a fire breather, and I was the man responsible for causing the fire breathers in the opening ceremony of the Sydney Olympic Games in the name of world peace to honor my English father and my Chinese mother, who were both young children, 8 years oldish, during World War II.
It's an Olympic event, is it?
Actually, you'll be surprised. There is a special on tonight at the Olympics. It's a very special moment for ourselves. We're the Chitty Club Fire Breathers. We've been standing for world peace for the last 5 years, and there's going to be a big surprise at the Olympic Games. And in fact, the people behind me are all the way from Western Springs College. In fact, we're currently the world record holders for the most number of fire breathers ever gathered to one place doing a fire-eating show. And that was at Airtier Square on the 7th of June when the Olympic torch left Auckland. So we really are committed to causing world peace for one day. We're declaring the 15th of September for the next 20 years when we start the peace ceremonies.
Well, good on you. You got a mate at the opening ceremony, in the opening ceremony tonight.
Absolutely. It's actually my brother, so you'll see my brother in the ceremony for the fire show. He'll be back on the stage, and it's going to be a big day for the Crawshaw family. My mum and dad will be in Brisbane watching, and my brother will be leading the Chitty Club Fire Breathers. In fact, there'll be about 170 fire breathers in the opening ceremony, and like I said, it's all a commitment to causing world peace on this planet. It's going to happen.
Good on you, mate. Nice to talk with you and have a good games, won't you? Charles Crawshaw in Auckland.
Thank you, Western Springs College.
Good on you. Does that man know how to promote himself or what? 7:28.
The Germans were bombing England, bombing Dad's hometown of Great Yarmouth, so he was sent away to his auntie in York, which was safer. And so he was a child during World War II. And my mother, Chinese, she lived in Sandak in Malaysia. And she, again, was a young child. In fact, on the last days of World War II, 10 of the leaders of her village were marked to the top of the hill, and they were all shot or executed. And one of them was my mother's father, and she was 8 years old. So when I did the Landmark Forum, one of the things I discovered about myself was that I thought that I was unlovable. Why? Because when I was 1.5 years old, my younger brother was born. He was put in my cot for the first time. I hit my brother for the first time. Mummy hit me for the first time. And in that moment, I became unlovable, and I also became independent. Mum said she could leave me alone for 10 hours. I didn't need anyone. Anyway, having realized that was ridiculous, in terms of, my mum and dad loved myself as much as my brother. I looked at my mum and dad's childhood, and both of the World War II graduates who lived through the war. So I took a stand for world peace. And I must stand for world peace through women. because I don't know if you want, who's doing the fighting at the moment, then the elephant in the room, who's doing the fighting at the moment, is the men or the women? And so I must stand for women, leading 193 United Nations being led by women. It's called Mother Earth for a reason, and Father Mars for a reason. Let's start the space exploration. So in that, look, here's the website I came across. Because if we're standing for transforming Bangladesh, well, having people do the landmark forum before we have a landmark forum in Bangladesh, one of the things that I know that you guys are looking forward to is that in February 2026 you've got voting, and wow, what a possibility that yourself who's watching this, or those 20 people that 10 years ago that made these big speeches for young students in Bangladesh, where are they now? What are they doing? And I did some research and I found many of them are on LinkedIn, which is fantastic. So I don't know, there's no video of what occurred 10 years ago, but anyway, I guess my invitation is, if you go to bit.ly Landmark Forum Introductions, you'll find out when the next Landmark Forum is around the world. It's global now and it's online. You can find out about that. And then obviously from our point of view, and then I did a search for Bangladesh heroines and came up with a whole bunch of lovely Bangladesh women film stars and again, influencers. Wouldn't it be great to have some of these lovely ladies do the Landmark Forum? So if any of you know any of these film stars in Bangladesh, by all means invite them to go to an introduction to the Landmark Forum. Find out what it's about. But it really changed my life. And really, at the end of the day, like one of the things that I'm clear on is that, like we can have a world that works for everyone with no one and nothing left out. So my name is Charles Crawshaw. I thank you for watching this. And look, if any of you want to find out more about the Landmark Forum, obviously you can ask me. wp2020@gmail.com is my email, Charles Crawshaw. Look, I really appreciate you watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from any of you who do the Landmark Forum. I'll completely support you in any which way that I can, and I'll share with the Bangladesh Transform community of graduates that I've shared this message, such that they can support you as well. Thanks very much indeed. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful evening, etc. World peace now. Pass it on. We are it, causing the new space race. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.